You think you hit the jackpot with your dog's dry food because it has a high amount of protein. But have you noticed that your dog's food contains meat byproducts? While USDA-approved meat byproducts can be healthy because they include healthy organs, sometimes meat byproducts can refer to feathers, hair, or hooves of the animal. If your dog's food has meat byproducts that are not certified, throw it out. Get dry food, like the Now brand, that doesn't contain meat byproducts or unnecessary fillers. What about the bowl you use to put the food in? If your bowl is plastic, throw it out. While plastic food and water bowls are cheap and easy to use, plastic begins to break down and can leach into your pup's food and water, causing the harmful chemicals to be ingested. Plastic is also difficult to effectively clean, and chips and cracks in it can be breeding grounds for bacteria. Instead, get stainless steel bowls. As for water bottles, make sure you don't get any ones that leak chemicals into the water. For example, the Bindle Bottle LLC issues a voluntary recall of the bottles as they may contain an area of exposed lead located in the bottom storage compartment of the bottle. Other water bottles that are not made to high standards can also leach chemicals into your dog's water. Now for the fun part of getting rid of your dog's toys. Any toy that has the white fluff coming out should be discarded. Old or destroyed toys can be a bacteria breeding ground, which can cause everything from diarrhea to gum disease. White stuffing or stray ends can become a choking hazard that can also wreak havoc on the digestive system. Get them new toys, and if your dog is the devil that destroys everything in a short amount of time, get them the indestructible toy. When it comes to grooming your dog, you might have a pair of nail clippers that you had forever. Over time, the nail clippers have worn down and have dull blades that you cannot sharpen. Get rid of them now, as dull blades tend to crush instead of cut dog nails and cause your dog a lot of pain. Get new nail clippers, maybe even ones that protect the quick. Speaking of old, if your dog tag is so worn out that you can't read your contact information, throw it out. Get a new personalized dog collar here, so in case your dog gets lost, it'll be easy to return him to you. And if you get rid of the collar, you might as well get rid of the retractable leashes. Retractable leashes are horrible for first-time training as they offer very little control of the dog. This becomes very risky if you walk your dog by a road and don't have control of their safety. They can also hurt your dog as friction burns and cuts are common with this type of leash, both on the dog as well as the human. Get the short bungee leash instead. And for a very popular item, get rid of those rawhide bones. While a staple in many households and an occasional rawhide treat won't kill your dog, rawhide bones are empty calories that are difficult to digest. The knots at the end can become choking hazards. Instead, get your dog rawhide-free chews made with real meat and vegetables. Another bone you should avoid is cooked bones. Those are a common cause of intestinal obstruction in dogs and can result in damaged teeth and injury due to bone splinters puncturing the mouth or digestive tract. They can even choke the dog. And if you think antlers are a good bone, think again. They're very hard and can damage dogs' teeth. They can lead to breakage of the tooth or cause microfractures of the enamel. Instead, opt for enzymatic dog chews. Speaking of treats, get rid of any treats that have artificial colorings. For example, a common treat for dogs in the USA is milkbone biscuits, which are fine every once in a while, but they do contain artificial food coloring red 40 and yellow 5, which have been linked to health issues, including but not limited to cancer. Their number one ingredient is wheat, which isn't the healthiest option for dogs. And for the toys, get rid of those tennis balls. We know dogs love chasing and chewing on them, but the fuzz on the tennis balls acts like sandpaper on their teeth over time. Get this fur-free silicone ball instead. And for safety, get rid of any toy with a single hole. The idea of Kong Beast Ball is that it allows the toy to return back to normal shape after being squeezed. But with one hole, it can suction into the dog's tongue or mouth without releasing. There have been cases of dogs dying from playing with toys like that. And maybe your dog's favorite to get rid of, rope toys. If the long strands get stuck in the stomach or the intestines, it can cause life-threatening problems. Even small pieces can slowly cause an obstruction. Try the donuts for dogs that are aggressive chewers that like to pull. The FDA is alerting pet owners and vets for potential neurologic adverse events in dogs that were treated with drugs that contain the potentially toxic substance isoxazoline. Although most dogs can use isoxazoline safely, its use has been associated with neurologic adverse reactions, including muscle tremors, ataxia, and seizures. These products include Bravecto, NexGard, and Simparica. Sorest flea collars can also potentially include adverse events like neurological symptoms or hair loss or skin rashes. talk to your vet about how to prevent fleas and ticks without chemicals, or watch our video on natural remedies to avoid fleas and ticks. As for cleaning, you might want to use the good old chlorine, but chlorine can irritate your dog if he or she comes in contact with it. Instead, use pet-safe enzymatic cleaners that are widely recommended by vets. They'll do a good job to break down organic pet accidents and are safe to use on moldable surfaces like carpets, wood floors, and furniture. Speaking of cleaning, clean your dog bed regularly. Most of the dog beds now come with removable inserts or covers that can be thrown in the washing machine to keep your dog bed clean. However, if you notice that the dog bed is falling apart because of age or use, get a new dog bed. Orthopedic one if your dog is getting older. Their joints will thank you. Now for more important things to discard, consider how you travel with your dog in the car. Most people just throw a bed or blanket in the car and let their dog figure it out. But did you know that you need to restrain your dog to prevent severe accidents? Get your safety harness below. Another item to throw out is nasty preservatives. While we love that many treats have a long shelf life, usually that's due to nasty preservatives, which a lot of the time contain known carcinogens and can lead to liver or kidney failures. Some of the same preservatives are used in pesticides, anesthesia, and antifreeze. These preservatives include BHA, BPT, and ethoxyquin. You should also avoid corn syrup, xylitol, or food dyes. These ingredients are used to make food and treats taste sweeter. Dogs don't particularly like sweet stuff, and it can be harmful to their teeth as well as increase their chance of diabetes. And for items that aren't necessarily bad, but you might have to use along with other items, we have the Furminator. While this tool is great to de-shed your dog, it should only be used 1 to 2 times a week. The Furminator can in fact cut some of your dog's hair if used excessively. Brushing the same area too often can irritate your dog's skin, especially if they don't have an undercoat. On other occasions when you need to brush your dog, use a slicker brush instead. Another item that isn't necessarily bad is a collar. However, if your dog has issues or is prone to the trachea collapse, a harness might be a better pick for your dog. On the other list of not dramatically wrong, but there are better options, is the plastic poop bag holders. They're cheap and easy to get and can sometimes be free when you buy a poop bag refill. They are clunky and make loud noises and can hurt your dog if it swings against them. Instead, use a soft poop bag holder. When thinking of what other items to throw out, consider your dog. Is your dog big and can easily swallow small toys? Is your dog a heavy chewer that would destroy the toy in minutes and eat all the pieces? Avoid toys that have ribbons, feathers, strings, eyes, or other small parts that can be chewed off and eaten. Is your dog prone to trachea collapse and does he need the harness instead of a collar? What other dog items do you recommend getting rid of immediately?